Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We are going to be doing a collective message today. If you are new here and you have not seen me go live before, and you would like to book a reading with me after we get into this collective message, all the information to book with me can be found on my in the description portion of this live. Let me go ahead and log into my backup device so I can see what's going on here. All right. Again, all the information that you need to book with me can be found in my description box below. If you guys would like to get a general love or money, my list is open. Like I said, information is in the description. We're going to start off with a collective message. It says I head to the link in the description. Book to real. Yes, thank you, Hypsee. Okay, so let me go ahead and see if I am. Okay. I'm gonna do live. Oh, it says I'm live. All right. Looks beautiful. All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We are going to be doing a collective message. I won't be on here too long today, but if you would like to get on my list for your own personalized reading, my list is open. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and then also the notification button so you can be notified when I go live. All gifts, tips, and donations are welcome. And like I said, all the details about this live can be found in the description box below. But we're going to go ahead and tap in. Today, we are going to be using the Everyday Witch deck. Okay, so we're going to be there could be some collaborations, maybe there could be some invites, maybe you could be going to some type of gathering, celebration, or maybe even coming together with your community is kind of what I get. I actually really love these cards. I've been sleeping on these cards, to be completely honest. But we're going to start off with this collective. Like I said, if you would like to get on my list for your own personalized reading, all the information to book with me can be found in the description box of this live. And if you book with me on live today, you will be able to get 15% off. I only have 5 spots available. Okay, so go ahead and grab them while they're hot. And make sure you guys are liking the live, okay? If you're picking up what I'm laying down, if whatever I'm saying is resonating with you, maybe it may not resonate with you, or it might resonate with another situation you have going on in your life. Please just go ahead and like the live so I can know that you are connecting, or we're connecting. So let's go ahead and see. What do we need to know for this collective message? What do we need to be made of? Oh, we got transition coming in, okay? We got the death card coming right out the gate, okay? Now, don't get scared, everybody. This is about change. This is about transformation. This is about rebirth. This is about death and rebirth. And the thing about the death card, it could be representing Scorpio energy. But the thing about the death card is that, change is always ongoing. Life is always ongoing, okay? You have to, have endings to have new beginnings. You have to go through death and rebirth. That's just what life is. Life is about a bunch of continued cycles. All right, so let's see what else we need to go. So maybe some of you guys, hi, I'm doing good, how are you? But maybe some of you guys could be resisting change. Maybe some of you guys could be reluctant to change. Maybe some of you guys aren't ready to let go of the past, or maybe even cut some of those ties that you have with people in your life, people, places, or things that no longer serve you, things that you have outgrown, or maybe somebody has outgrown you. I'm not sure. Let me know what your zodiac signs are. Put it in the chat. If this message resonates, make sure you're liking the live, subscribe, and then you can book with me on Hypsee. All the information to book can be found in the description box of this live. You do get 15% off if you book on the live. So let me go ahead and hop over here to Hypsee real quick, because I don't think I get notifications. Maybe I do get notifications. I think I do get notifications. But you'll go into the queue. And then once I get that, and then it says, girl, you're not, you think you know the future, but you really don't. I hope God bless you. Oh, and goodbye. Thank you for the negative energy, okay? But yeah, I'm going to keep on going, and I do know what I'm talking about, and I'm very tapped in, but I'm not even going to feed you or give you that type of energy, okay? Just, keep it respectful, and if you would like your own personalized reading, my list is open. Book with me, description. The description of this live will let you know how you can get your own personalized reading with me today and get a discount. All right, so let's keep on going. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to be made aware of? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is talking about, this could be connecting with a Taurus. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to, or it could be any other earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So kind of what I'm getting with this is like somebody's being like a good, maybe they could be managing their money, or maybe somebody is going to have some type of generosity towards you. Maybe they're going to help you financially is kind of what I get with that, or you're going to be able to help somebody. You're going to be able to, provide yourself financial stability, security, if that's something that you have been trying to focus on, is kind of what I get with that. Don't let anyone or anything come in to distract you, especially when it comes to your money, your resources, is what I get with that as well. Okay, you can have the life that you deserve. You can have the life that you want. um then why are you even here? Why are you even commenting if you don't believe in fortune tellers or you're not into stuff like this? I mean, I understand you're feeding the algorithm, but you're feeding my chat negativity, and I don't like that. So we're going to have to go ahead and put you in timeout. Okay, let's see. Put you in timeout. There we go. There we go, y'all. Sorry, I had to get that troll out of here. Okay, because we are just high vibrationals in this chat. Okay, if you have any negativity, any low vibrations, you will be dismissed, you will be muted, you will be blocked. Whatever I got to do to get you on out of here, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, this is a safe zone, this is a safe space. Okay, so please just continue to engage and have high vibes. If you don't have high vibes or you don't agree with what I'm doing, you don't have to be here. You really don't. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know at this point in time. Okay, but longevity, generosity, okay, financial stability, financial security. I'm also getting like good businessman or a woman, okay, or maybe somebody could be starting some type of business or starting to see, the fruits of their labor. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that. What else do we need to know for this collective message? If you guys are picking up what I'm laying down, go ahead and like this live, okay, and make sure you subscribe to me so you can be notified when I go live. All the information to book with me can be found in my TikTok, not my TikTok. I'm used to going live on TikTok, which reminds me, you guys can follow me on TikTok, okay? All the information to follow me can be in the description box as well. But if you book with me over there on Hypsee, you will be able to get 15% off your reading. I have 5 spots available, okay? And I only plan on being on here for about an hour. All right, so let's see. What else does the collective need to know at this point in time? All right, we have the Knight of Cups coming out, okay? So this could be connecting with a water sign, doesn't necessarily have to be. But like I said, somebody could be trying to do something generous to you, okay? Maybe financially generosity, or maybe somebody wants to do something out of the kindness of their heart, or maybe there's going to be some type of love offer that's going to be coming in, okay? Or you're going to be offering your love to someone, or somebody's going to be offering their cup of love to you, or maybe there's going to be some type of proposal, okay? I feel like somebody's really enamored. I don't know why I'm getting that word, okay? Enamored, okay? Or they're very, they really do care about you. This could be a child. This could be a family member. This could be a lover. This could be a whole bunch of different people. Like I said, this could be yourself as well, but somebody's coming with some type of proposal or generosity, okay? I liked and subscribe. Well, thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, I'm saying that right. Natasha. Yep. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all the support. Make sure you guys are liking the live, okay? And make sure you're subscribing so you can be notified when I go live. All information to book for me or with me can be found in the description box of this live. If you do subscribe with me over there on Hypsee today, you will be able to get 15% off your reading. I have 5 spots available. Okay. Let's see what else. And I also offer one-on-one readings. And if you book a one-on-one reading, you get 20% off your first 5 minutes of the session. All right. Hello, my name is Jamila, and I want to know if you can do some general reading. Plus, I'm a Taurus. Well, welcome in, Taurus. Taurus to a Taurus. I'm a Taurus as well. If you would like to get on my list, I can do a general reading for you. Okay. Yes, most definitely. You just let me know. You make your donation or you book your reading with me. You'll go into my queue and then you can put your questions or whatever you want to ask in that everything over there on Hypsee. All right. It says, hi, I'm Dustin from Utah. I know I'm a female Cancer and I know that my ex is a whoop. It's funny that you mentioned Warlock because I've been doing my research on Warlocks lately. Okay. It says, and he has been in my life too many lifetimes. I'm going to let God handle his ass. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Let karma take karma's place. Okay. There are also karmic lessons though. Okay. So even if you are tired with this person, you're going to keep repeating this cycle until you learn the lesson, until you cut that cord. Okay. There's a lesson in it for both of you, not just him and not just you, for both of you guys in this connection and why you keep repeating the self. Your list. I'm a female Cancer from Utah. Well, if you'd like to get on my list, Dustin, the female Cancer, all you got to do is check the description box of this live. You go over there over on Hypsee, and then you will be able to get on my queue. And yeah, then I can read more into your situation. I have a variety of different cards. I do have my love cards. Ooh, look. It says, we got the axe, okay? Remember I was just talking about cutting cords, okay? So it's kind of funny that this came up, but it says breakup, separation, stop the pattern. I just said that, okay? It says silent treatment. It says abandonment. Moving on. It's time to move on. It's time to let go. Excuse the cat hair on my card, y'all. Okay. Make better choices in love and in life. The cards I haven't even shuffled. Look, I'm telling you guys, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed in your reading. And I also have the true intentions, okay? So if you really want to know what somebody's true intentions are, this is going to be the deck for you. I think I'm going to, with this collective message, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with the general, and then I'll go into a love portion of this collective message, okay? But yeah, but let's see what else. What else we need to know? What else we need to be made aware of at this point in time? This is a collective message. If you'd like to get on my list, all the information in the book can be found on, I was going to say TikTok profile. Let me go ahead and pin this real quick. Head to the link. Okay, it says, hey everyone, I'm Hypsee, but jumping in to chat, let you know where you are in the reading list. You can order your reading from Hypsee in live description. Okay, so head to the link in the description box for real-time reading. I think I'm going to pin this one. All right, to let everybody know what's going on. All right. And yeah, what was I going to do? I forgot. I got distracted. But let's go ahead and go continue this collective message. What does the collective need to know? Okay, we got the Queen of Cups coming out. Okay, she kind of wanted to go in the reverse a little bit. So again, this could be connecting with the water side. We got a lot of water coming out. We got Scorpio. We got the Knight of Cups, which is going to be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Now we have the Queen of Cups. That's going to be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, and then what I have here, hey, Grand Rising, how you doing, Ruby? Why do you seem familiar? Have I read for you before? Or have you been in my chat before? I don't know. Your energy just seems familiar. I don't know if I've seen you on TikTok. I don't know if you're on TikTok. It says, I'm a Pisces dealing with a Libra. Yes, okay. We have the Queen of Cups, though. But what I get with this is just like, you know, make sure that you're loving on yourself. You're nurturing yourself. Make sure you're loving on your children if you have children. Make sure you're also nurturing on your inner child. I don't know why that's getting up, or maybe there's some type of dynamic in regards to the mother-child dynamic is kind of what I get. Some of you guys could be giving birth. Some of you guys could be, you know, really be very intuitive, very empathic. I said empathic, and I have to say this. And no shade to any water sign out there, specifically Pisces, but I got narcissistic. Okay, I know when she's in the reverse, the Queen of Cups can be, you know, a little, a lot of narcissistic. Okay, she could be very controlling, right, as well. Okay, or maybe she could be very needy. She could be codependent as well, and maybe she could not be trusting her intuition, or she could be emotionally manipulative. So I'm not sure who that resonates with. I'm not sure. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But I'm just going to keep it going. If you guys would like to get on my list for your own personalized love message, I do specialize in those as well. If you would like a general reading, I can do that. Or if you want career, money, and finances, I got it all. I got it all for you. You will not be disappointed. Okay, I'm pretty on point. You can ask about me. You can ask about me. Check me out on TikTok, y'all. All the information, all my socials you can find in the description box of this live. All right, let me go ahead and pull this back up. I got to check the Hypsee, make sure I ain't got no notifications yet. See if anybody want to get in the queue. If you do book with me, you get 15% off. All right, let's pull this back up here. All right, what else does the collector need to know in this message? Okay, we got the 10 of Wands. It says, I'm a Pisces, probably. Yeah, because you seem familiar. I don't know. But it says you got the 10 of Wands, okay? So maybe some of you guys are really struggling. Maybe some of you guys are overwhelmed. Excuse the lighting as well. But maybe some of you guys could be really overwhelmed with life responsibilities, okay? Obligations. Maybe you could be taking on a lot of weight for other people's problems, okay? It's just like, you know what? Don't take people's problems, okay? You need to handle what you got to take care of, okay? They need to take care of what they have going on in their life, all right? But this is like, I'm also getting burdened, okay? So I don't know if somebody's feeling burdened by someone or something, or then maybe this could be just everything that's going on in their life at this point in time, okay? But somebody's definitely stressing out, okay? Somebody is carrying a lot of the weight, the weight of the load of the weight. Somebody's carrying a lot, okay, on their plate. That's what I get. But it's like you're still standing strong. You're still able to keep a balance, if that makes sense. All right, what else does the collective need to know at this point in time in regards to general messages? All right. So we have the Nine of Cups. Like I said, it's a lot of water energy coming out, okay? We got water all around the board, okay? Maybe it's a very emotional time. What season are we in? We are in Aquarius season, okay? But Pisces season is going to be the next water season that's coming up, okay? So I'm getting Pisces, a lot of Pisces energy, okay? But it says a Nine of Cups. This is about wish fulfillment, okay? This is about happiness. This is about, things coming into alignment. This is about being content in your life, okay? Maybe content in your relationships, your situation. Maybe finally being at peace. Being at peace, okay, is kind of what I get with that, or something that you've been wishing for, hoping for, praying for, maybe even manifesting is going to be coming into your life. That could be love, that could be prosperity, that could be abundance, that could be healing, that could be a whole bunch of different things, okay, that you've been mentally, like, maybe you haven't been saying it out loud, maybe it's been in your subconscious, okay, but it's like the universe can still hear your thoughts. The universe can hear your thoughts, okay, and it knows your true beliefs, okay. So let's go ahead and put this here. All right. So what else does the collective need to know? What do we need to be made aware of? If you'd like to get on my list is open. What else? What else do we need to know for this collective message? Okay, we have the Six of Wands coming out. Okay, we got some fire energy, but the Six of Wands is about rewards and recognition. So this is just saying, like, some of you guys out there, if you've been putting in the work, if you've been staying dedicated, if you've been staying consistent, if you've been showing up, you're going to start getting the rewards that you deserve. Okay, you're going to start getting that recognition. People are going to want to start, seeing what you have to offer, or they're going to want to see what you're talking about, or they're going to want to purchase from you, or they're going to want to collaborate with you. Okay, it's just like you're going to receive your flowers, and I'm getting goosebumps. So I don't know if I'm talking to myself or I'm talking to somebody out here in the collective. If this message is resonating, put resonate in the chat, or put some flowers. Put some flowers in the chat. The bouquet of flowers, like the emoji. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even know if they got little stickers on here. Let me see what little stickers they got on here. They got any flowers? Or hey, if it resonates, you can put this little sticker in here. I'm still kind of new to this whole going live on YouTube. Okay, so I don't know everything that they have, but yeah. What was I asking for? I forgot. I forgot what I was asking for. I was telling you guys and I forgot. Somebody put it in the chat. What was I just? Yeah. Gotcha. I'm like, hang on. How do I get out of here? Okay. So we're going to do flowers. I can buy myself flowers. All right. Let me be serious, though. There we go. Yeah, I like roses, too. Roses are pretty cool. All right. So, yeah. Now, Six of Wands, okay? So this is about receiving your rewards, recognition, okay? This is celebration as well, okay? Celebrating your accomplishments, or maybe people are celebrating your accomplishments. Surround yourself around people who are going to celebrate you and support you. Also, make sure you're supporting those same people is kind of what I get with that, okay? Yeah, okay? So let's see what else we need. And like I said again, excuse the lighting. I'll work on that. But if you guys can see the cards, let me know. Give me thumbs up. Give me thumbs up in the chat if you can see the cards. Because that's what really matters. Is that you can see the cards and you can get the message. Okay? All right. What else does the collective need to know at this point in time? If you guys would like to go on my list is open. All the information is in the description box below or above or wherever it is on this platform here. Okay, if you book with me over there on Hypsee, you will be able to get 15% off your reading. I only have 5 spots available. You can get general, love, or money, okay, or you can ask a specific question depending on which reading you book. You can get 1 question, 2 questions, or 3 questions. All right, you guys just let me know. Okay, look, we got the Lovers card. We got Gemini energy coming out. Okay, so maybe some of you guys could be coming into some type of partnership. Okay, maybe this is some type of union. This could be a soulmate. Maybe you could be meeting your true soulmate. Thank you for the thumbs up. Maybe you could be meeting your divine partner is kind of what I get with that. Okay, but also keep in mind with soulmates, okay, you have multiple soulmates in your life. There's not just one. There's not just one, okay? And sometimes these soulmates, they aren't meant to be in your life forever, okay? And even sometimes it might hurt. It might hurt if, you break up or separate or what the case may be. But that's, that's a part of the lesson. What it is about a lesson is to help you grow, is to help you become aware, is to help you ascend to, become spiritually aware for some of these things, okay? And some of these, soulmate connections are a test. A lot of these different relationships, whether it's a karmic, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's a twin flame, they all have a lesson behind it. It's true. It's true. Okay. Let's see what else. It says reserve your real time. Yes, yes. Please reserve your real time reading. For real. I'm telling you guys, you won't be disappointed. And you can get 20% off or 15% off your reading. All right. Book with me through Hypsee. All right. What else? What else does a collector need to know at this point in time? All right. We got the Two of Cups coming out. I was just talking about soulmates, okay? And we got the Lover's card coming out. The Lover's card is also about choices, okay? I forgot to mention that, okay? But we got the Two of Cups. So this is definitely telling me that some of you guys are going to be meeting, or you've already met your soulmate, okay? Or this is going to be, somebody could be saying, is this too good to be true, okay? Or is this even possible? Yes, it's possible. If you really want true, healthy love, you can have it, okay? But you do have to go through those tests, trials, and tribulations before you find the person that's on your right frequency. Make sure you are vibrating at a high level so that you can attract that same type of person. But also keep in mind, if you do vibrate at a high frequency, you're going to attract both negative and positive, okay? So just be mindful, use your discernment, okay? And then choose wisely. That's kind of what I get, choose wisely in regards to love, romance, and relationships. Now, I have another little extra for this type of read. We are going to be pulling out, since these cards have nothing, well, it has more than one type of cat in here. Okay, we got calico cats, we got black cats in here. We have what is it? Orange cats, tabby cats. We have a whole bunch of cats, but the theme about these cards are black cats. Okay, the deck that I'm using is the Everyday Witch, if anybody was curious about that. But we are going to throw out some of these cards just to get some clarification before we go into the love messages. All right. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming in. Okay. I'm actually surprised that I got this many people in here. And I got those likes. Okay, let me go ahead and refresh the Hypsee. Okay, I'll go ahead and show you, y'all. This is what the Hypsee look like. Okay, my page right here, you'll see Tarot Divine. Once you make a donation, you'll be put into my queue. Once I get that notification, then I will go ahead and go into your reading. You can let me know in that, like in the queue, what type of reading you would like, or if you have a specific question. Okay. All right. So what else do we need to know about this collective message? Okay, we got the Justice card coming out. It's funny because on my promo page on TikTok, my name is Divine Justice. Okay, so go ahead and check me out over there. Okay, but this is about karmic. This is about karma. This is about cause and effect. This is about, the decisions that you make. Okay, it's just like, it's what you do will come back to you. What goes around comes around. Okay, so be mindful of your thoughts, your acts, and your words. Make sure you're being honest, fair, just, balanced. Okay, is kind of what this Justice card is about. Or maybe some of you guys are getting ready to have some victory in regards to a legal matter, or maybe this could be connecting with the Libra. But things are coming back into balance. Things are being made right. Wrongs are being made right. Okay, or something's going to be going in your favor in regards to some type of legal matter, or maybe some type of karmic contract. I'm getting the completion of contracts. All right, so let's see what else. What else does the collective need to know at this point in time? We got the Magician card. This is one of my favorite cards. It says I have good energy. Trust me, you gonna have lots of likes. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. But I got the Magician card. The Magician is one of my favorite cards in the traditional tarot. And the reason, and the Libra as well, or the Justice card. Okay, but this is, you are the creator of your own reality. And remember, I was talking about earlier in regards to the universe being able to hear your thoughts, okay? Or maybe, the things that you are saying, you're speaking. It's like, be mindful of that, because you create the life that you are in. You create the life that you desire. You are the creator of your own reality, okay? So whatever thoughts, whatever actions that you're putting out there, it's like that cause and effect, okay? It's like whatever you're putting out there is going to come back to you. So if you're a good person, if you're a trustful, honest, loyal person, okay, and it's like you're helping others, then that's going to come back to you, okay? But if you're a negative, narcissistic, nasty, manipulative, liar, deceiver, that's going to come back to you in different relationships as well. I'm just saying, okay? But also be mindful with how you're really thinking about yourself, your core belief. What's your core belief? Do you really believe that you can have something? Do you really believe that you deserve something, okay? Because that could be stalling some of your manifestations from coming through, okay? Because you don't truly believe that you deserve it. You don't feel like you deserve it. You don't feel like you can maintain it. You don't feel like you can have it. And it's like the universe, even though you're not saying it, you're thinking it, or that's your core belief. So you have to change your core belief. You have to change your thoughts, your mindset, so that you can manifest and attract things into your life that you want. Am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm gonna put some 100s in the chat here. Where's that 100 emoji? Because I feel like wait. How do I do that? Okay, there we go. We're gonna go over here, 100, because I feel like I'm speaking the truth. Let me go drop some more emojis up in here. This one right here, because I am speaking the truth. And I'm gonna like my own life. Ooh, let me go like me up. All right. Says, okay. Let's see what else we need to know in regards to general messages for this collective. What do we need to know? What do we need to be made aware of at this point in time? Thank you. Okay. And if you guys haven't noticed, these cards right here, these are only the major arcana. They do not have the minor arcana. It doesn't have the court cards. It doesn't have any of that. It just has all the major arcana. So the magician, justice, the hangman, the emperor, the empress. Okay. I've been reading tarot. Excuse me. I've been reading tarot and oracle cards. Excuse me. For a very long time. I've been practicing spirituality for 25 years, but I've been practicing card reading for 10 years now, professionally. Okay. It says, hi from NC. Is that North Carolina? It says you're on my plane. Well, thank you. Okay. Well, welcome in from North Carolina. I am in the Midwest. Okay. Where's everyone from? Where's everyone watching from at this point in time? Okay. But we got the hangman. This is a time of contemplation. Okay. This is a time of changing your perspective of how you're viewing things. Remember, I was just talking about the magician and how you have to really believe that you deserve it, that you can have it. Okay. It's like, excuse me. It's like being in a positive mindset. It's like being optimistic instead of being pessimistic. It's like believing in yourself, believing that you can have whatever life that you desire. Okay. So yeah, change your perspective, change your life. Change your perspective, change your life. Man, I got to drop some gems up here in the chat. Hang on. Let me find these diamonds. Hang on. Where's the diamond? All right. I'm on my iPad, y'all. So bear with me as I find this stuff. Diamond. I'm hearing a specific song. I don't know. Some of you guys might know it. Some of you guys might not. But it's A Rose is Still a Rose. And I believe it's by Shaka Khan. Cause a rose is still a rose. Who else sings it in that song? Baby girl, you're still a flower. He will leave you and make you and then break you. Darling, you hold the power. I don't know who else sings that song. Cause a rose. So a rose is still a rose. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Okay, so we have, change your mind. Change your mind, change your perspective, change your life is kind of what I get. Or maybe it's just like listen to somebody else and their perspective from the outside looking in. If that makes sense. All right. What else does a collective need to know? What do we need to be made aware of? All right. We have the Fool card, New Beginnings. Okay, so with endings come new beginnings. We did get the Death card at the beginning in the other deck, but this is also saying, you know what, don't be afraid to embark on a new journey. Don't be afraid to try something different. Maybe sometimes you might feel like it's foolish. Maybe you might feel like nobody's going to like it, okay, or whatever the case may be, but it really doesn't matter what other people are going to think. What really matters is what you think about yourself, taking a leap of faith, having optimism, having faith, and even if you aren't successful at something, at least you tried. At least you're getting the experience. You get what I'm saying? This is a cute card too. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put some black cats in the chat. Excuse me, y'all. Let's go ahead. Where is the black cat here? I wish I could listen to music, because normally when I'm on TikTok, I'm listening to music, but I know over here they're a little bit strict over with the music. But I'm a music channeler as well, so it's just like I'm hearing certain songs, like I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, 555 on 5. Yeah. Okay. Now, what else we need to know? What do we need to be made aware of at this point in time? Let me get 2 more cards in regards to this collective message, and then we possibly can go into some love messages if you guys would like to do that. Okay. But how long have I been on here? I've been on here for 29 minutes and 47 seconds. So I planned on being on here for an hour. So I think we're doing good right now. Okay. But we have the judgment card. Okay. So for some of you guys out there, it's time to either face your judgment. It's time to face your karma. It's time to make a decision, is kind of what I get. It's like you need to determine what it is that you want to do with your life moving forward. Okay. Do you want to stay stuck and stagnant in the same patterns, same behaviors, same friendships, same situations? Or do you want something different? Are you really ready to move on? Are you really ready to forgive not only others, but forgive yourself? Are you really ready to learn those lessons? Okay. Or are you avoiding? I keep on getting like somebody's avoiding the change. Somebody doesn't, it's like, yeah, they're avoiding the change. Okay. But also, some of you guys could be answering your soul's calling. Okay. So it's like you're finding your purpose. You're answering the message. But I'm also hearing we all will not be chosen. There's only a select few. And for those of you that have done the work, those of you that have done the introspection, those of you that have changed your perspective, those of you that have ascended, evolved, grew, all that stuff, okay? You guys have been initiated. But then there's also some of you guys who need to continue to learn the lesson. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Next time you'll make better choices, hopefully. And if you don't make better choices, then you're going to have to repeat that lesson over again. That's just how it is, unfortunately. Okay, you said you're from South Africa. Okay. Okay, so let's see. This card came out. Maybe I should keep. There's a death card. Came out twice. Double confirmation. Double Scorpio energy too. Okay, so and it's the last card too. The last card. The end of the road. Okay, so this is about transformation. This is about change. This is about death and rebirth. This is about ending of cycles. This is about finally cutting those cords from those people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Okay, I'm hearing you got to be real with yourself. It's like, do you even if in like certain relationships, it's just like, do you really want a connection? Do you really want that connection, or do you want closure? Like, you need to make a decision. You need to make a choice. You need to make a judgment call. Like, what is it that what you need to do for yourself, for your soul's purpose, your soul's path? Yeah. That's kind of what I got with that. I don't know if that message resonated with anybody out there, but if this message did resonate with anybody out there, please drop some 100s in the chat, okay? Or please let me know that, give me thumbs up. I don't know, whatever you want to put in the chat. Just go ahead and comment and let me know that you are hearing me, okay? That you are listening, okay? And that you got the message. Ashe. Let me go ahead and put Ashe up in the chat. All right, I don't know why I'm being so goofy, y'all. Please. I ain't going to say forgive me. I feel like I love that part about myself. All right. Go ahead and have some humor here. Why am I enjoying my own life? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, you know how people say, like, how do you expect people to enjoy your company if you don't enjoy your own company? If you can't stand being around yourself, why do you think people want to be around you? You get what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So we're going to go into some love messages. You guys let me know if that's what you want. If you guys want love messages, put some hearts in the chat. If you want them love messages, put some hearts in the chat. Okay, if you guys got any questions, because I was not expecting to get these 14 likes. I promise you I wasn't. Okay, you said you got the message. Good. Okay, so for, in exchange for all these likes, before we get into the love reading, if you guys have any yes, no, or maybe questions that you want to put in the chat, now we get one free question per person. Okay, if you would like a more detailed reading, like I said, you can book with me. All the information to book with me can be found in the description box over there on my Hypsee, or at least keep in mind that I have a Hypsee page, and you can go ahead and book with me even if I'm not on live. You can get a one-on-one session, or you can get a private recorded reading as well. Okay, or you can follow me on TikTok, but TikTok's going through a lot of changes right now. Okay. And I'm just going to let it figure out what it needs to figure out, make its adjustments, its changes. And then I'll be back. When they done, like, holla at me, TikTok. I'll be back. All right. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Now, let me know if anybody has any questions. I don't know if I want to use, says, thank you, dears. You're welcome. Okay. All the information to book with me or to follow me on my other socials is in the description of this live. Okay. But yeah, should we use some more? I really like these cards, to be completely honest. Okay. But the more that you donate, the more detailed and in-depth that I go. So you get more than one deck of cards when you get a reading with me. No questions? Y'all serious? No questions at all. You guys are still trying to learn how to trust me, isn't it? Isn't that the case? It's all right. It's all right. I'm willing to, gain your trust, okay? Because one thing that I say when I do give my live readings over there on the TikTok, I say, thank you for trusting me with your energy, okay? Because it's not. It shouldn't be easy. You shouldn't just trust anybody with your energy. Now, there's some people out here who are, giving their energy, they just be giving it out. They be giving their energy away to any and everybody, okay? You don't know who you're working with, okay? I would also say when you're trying to get like some type of divination or some type of reading from anybody, make sure you vet these people first. Make sure you watch them for a little bit to see how their energy is, okay? To see if they're welcoming, see if they're, comforting, see if they give you a solution, or they're just, a fraud. A fraud, I got to be completely honest. It says, I have a boyfriend who wants to marry me. His name is Christian. Okay. I have a boyfriend. So what's your question? Does your boyfriend want to marry you? Is that your question? This person is watching you. That's for sure. You're keeping a close eye on them. Is that a question? Says, please read for me. Did I make a good decision? Okay, so I can pull you one card on that. Now, if you would like to book a reading with me, like I said, just book with Hypsee. Okay. Yeah, you see Hypsee in the chat right there. Let me go ahead and pin that real quick. Oops. Cause a rose is still a rose. That name is that song is like playing in my head. Baby girl, you're still a flower. He will give you. I wish I could play music on YouTube, but I can't. Okay. All right. So it says, did I make a good decision? So wants to marry me. His name is Christian. Did I make the right decision? So Natasha wants to know if she made the right decision. Did Natasha make the right decision? Did Natasha make the right decision? All right, Natasha, you ready? You ready for this? Did you make the right decision? Let's find out. Let's find out. Yes, you did make the right decision, okay? You got the Lover's card coming out, and the Lover's card is about soulmates, unions, okay? Divine partners, counterparts. So I'm going to have to say yes, okay? Now, if this was in the reverse, I'd have to say no, but you got a yes. And just because you've been here and you've been supporting my live and giving me likes and stuff like that, I'm going to pull one of these love cards out for you. All right. What do you need to know? Yep. You got Cupid's arrow. It says, have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. Okay. So I don't know if you're hesitating, or I don't know if your person is hesitating. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card just so you guys can see what I do. Okay. Or how these cards work together. Let me give you one overall energy about your person's intentions. Christian. All right. Christian. Okay. So what are Christian's true intentions? What is Christian's true intention? All right. So this did go out in the reverse, but it says apology. Okay. So I don't know if there is going to be an apology, or there needs to be an apology, or there was an apology. Okay. That, possibly a reconciliation. I don't know, but it says, he says, I'm still not over what happened and would appreciate an apology. So I feel like somebody has taken accountability, or somebody's going to be taking accountability, or somebody's going to be listening. It's kind of what I get. It's like swallowing their pride. Especially, if they know that they're wrong. Yeah, but that's what I got for you. Hopefully that message resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. Again, if you guys want to book with me, my list is open. You can get 15% off when you book with me over there on Hypsee. I'm only going to be on here for an hour. We got 39 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. So once that clock is clickety clocked out, I'm going to siggity sign out. Okay, now let's get into this love message. What do we need to know? What do we need to be made aware of at this point in time? This is for a love collective message. All right, so we got karmic relationship and we got passion coming out. This could be connected with a fire sign, doesn't necessarily have to be. Or this is just saying that in regards to that karmic relationship, maybe twin flame is kind of what I'm getting with this. It says, there's going to be passion, there's going to be attraction, there's going to be chemistry, okay? But there's also going to be a lesson, just like all the lessons that I was telling you about in all the relationships. It says fleeting trigger. It says turmoil. It says resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Okay. So even though it might be hard to let this person go or completely step away, you may need to separate yourself. Okay. You may need to set those boundaries. You may need to figure out why you're feeling triggered, why they are feeling triggered. I'm actually going to read the definition of what a karmic relationship is. All right. So a karmic partner, this card right here. So it says a karmic partner is a person believed to be connected to you through past life experiences, where the relationship is intended to work through unresolved issues or karmic debt from those past lives, often resulting in intense, challenging, and sometimes tumultuous dynamics to facilitate personal growth and learning, especially a partner who appears in your life to confront you with all past patterns or lessons you need to address. That's deep. That's deep right there. Okay. Although there may be passion and chemistry and stuff like that, there's also a lesson. And sometimes it could be a hard lesson. Sometimes it could be a difficult lesson. Okay. But it's just like you have to close out that cycle. You have to learn that lesson. Okay. I noticed something. I can't remember what it was yesterday. It says somebody may need you. Somebody may want you. I can't remember what it is, but I noted it. All right, so let's see. What else does this collective need to know in regards to love, romance, and relationships? We're almost out of time here, y'all. I got about maybe like 17 minutes, 17, 18, I don't know, 19 minutes. Okay, we got healthy choices. I was talking about that earlier. It says making healthier choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Okay, so this is just saying, even though we want companionship and we want marriage and all that other stuff, it's just like, we need to make sure that we're loving ourselves. We need to make sure that we are knowing our worth, knowing our value, not putting our happiness and joy in somebody else's hands, or not trying to, be something that you're not to make someone else happy or to be accepted or to be loved is kind of what I get with that. Okay, start choosing you. I choose me. I choose me. That should be that should be an affirmation. That is an affirmation. If it isn't, I'm going to put it in the chat. I choose me. All right. I choose me. There we go. I choose me. Okay. So that's what it is. Okay. But make better choices. Okay. For yourself and then also for your relationships. And this could be a variety of different relationships. It doesn't have to be a romantic one. It could be the relationships that you have with your family members, your friends. Okay. Or even yourself. All right. So let's see. What else is the collective? If you choose you, put I choose me in the chat. Okay. If you're tired of being a people pleaser, if you're tired of having to play a certain role to make somebody happy, then put I choose me. Okay. And maybe you haven't done that in the past. I'm guilty of that as well. I used to put people before myself. I used to, be a people pleaser, especially when it comes to my relationship with my mother and the relationship that I have with my children's father, because I have to co-parent with a narcissist, and it's not the easiest. And I am a survivor of narcissistic abuse, so I've been through that lesson. I've been through that pattern, and I kid you not, that lesson is still trying to repeat itself over and over again. But it's like I'm getting the strength, I'm getting the confidence, I'm getting the courage, and I'm getting the discernment to be able to have pattern recognition, so I can see when I'm getting gaslit, when I'm being manipulated. so I can stop that cycle because I don't want it going on anymore. Okay, I choose me. I choose me. Okay, I know that's right. Let's see. I'm feeling passionate. Like I'm feeling it in my heart right now. Okay. Never stop loving yourself. Always love yourself. Know your worth. Love does not hurt. Okay. All right, so let's see what else does the collective need to know. We have cassette tape, okay? Well, it says cassette, but it says outdated thinking. It says conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So this is somebody who is still stuck in the past, replaying what you did, or you're playing with what they did, what they said, whatever the case may be. It's just like somebody's just like they haven't gotten over it. It's like somebody could be frozen in time, frozen in the past because they haven't gotten past it. They haven't healed it. They haven't forgiven somebody. They haven't forgiven themselves. They have regrets. They have doubts. They have fears. They had fears is kind of what I'm getting with that. So it's just like they keep on replaying something that's outdated. It's like it's not working for you. If it's not working for you, then why keep doing it? Isn't that the definition of insanity? Doing something over and over. So somebody needs to get out of the past. I say get out of the path. Get out of the past. Get with the times. Not saying don't be too focused into the future. It's like be present. Be present. Okay? Please like and subscribe. Yes, most definitely. Thank you, Natasha. Can I, I don't even know. It's like on TikTok, I can follow people back. Please like and subscribe. But I don't know how to do that over here. Because normally I would be like, oh, well, I'm going to hit you with a follow back. But let me see. Can I do this? I'm trying to subscribe because I like your vibe. I like your energy. And thank you for, letting people know to engage with the live. I appreciate that. All right. What else? What else does the collective need to know? Okay, we got the snake, okay? Ooh, okay, we got keep your grass low, okay? Because there's some snakes to slithering, okay? This could be, like I said, a whole bunch of different people in your life. This doesn't have to be a lover, okay? But it says competition. It says enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman, okay? So this is about somebody who's out to sabotage. This is somebody who's out to manipulate, to take advantage, okay? To strike, to steal. They don't have the best intentions for you. They have hidden motives. Somebody has hidden motives, okay? It's like they can't be trusted. Somebody can't be trusted. And I'm not saying, live in the past, but for some of you guys who are thinking about reconciling with somebody or giving somebody another chance, now don't stay stuck in the past, but never forget how that person made you feel. Don't forget how they made you feel. Don't forget how they treated you. You get what I'm saying? It's not saying that, you have to forgive them. You don't have to if you don't want to, if you're not ready. Okay. But forgiveness is for you. And so you can have a peace of mind. But it's just like, remember that, especially when this person comes crawling back, make sure they take accountability. Make sure they take responsibility. Make sure they apologize if they feel like they did anything wrong. Some people don't feel like they did anything wrong and they start projecting. You're like, well, you did this and you need to do that and you need to change that. But really, that's things that they need to change about themselves. Don't let people gaslight you. Don't let people project onto you. Okay. Know your feelings and know the truth. And I know sometimes if you've been gaslit long enough and manipulated enough, sometimes you do get confused. Like, you start doubting yourself. You start questioning your memory. You get what I'm saying? Learn how to pick up on the play that's being played on you. It's kind of what I'm getting with that. Learn to use your discernment. I don't know who I'm talking to out there. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's get one more card. I wouldn't be surprised if the gaslighting card doesn't come out from the true intentions deck right here. Okay. It says the golden mirror. Didn't I mention narcissist earlier? Okay. Sometimes I surprise my own self. I'm telling you guys, book with me. If you can't book with me today, I completely understand. But if you go ahead and follow me over there on Hypsee or follow me on TikTok, like I said, all my socials you can find in the description box, or you can subscribe on here. You can comment on one of my videos on here if you would ever like a personal or private reading, and I will send you the details of how you can get a reading with me. Okay. But you can find me. Okay. But it says the golden mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? That's definitely narcissistic behaviors. Okay. I'm kind of getting feminine. Okay. I'm kind of getting feminine. It doesn't have to be a feminine, though. Okay. But it says self absorbed. It says narcissist, one sided, relationship, love bombing. Okay. So be mindful because there are narcissists out there. This could be males and females. Okay. These people think like they have this grandiose idea about themselves. Okay. They're very self centered. They're very, they don't really care about any. They lack empathy. They lack empathy for other people. It's always going to be one-sided. It's always going to be, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? Or what am I going to get out of this? Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and run some of these true intentions. Okay, so what's the true intentions in regards to the collective? Okay, now this is a collective message. Okay, so this is going to resonate with some people and not with others. I'm tapping into different types of frequencies at this point in time. Okay, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So what's the true intentions of the collective? We got loan. Somebody's going to be coming asking for some money. Okay, or they're becoming asking for some help. But it says money. It says I'm in need of of financial assistance. And kind of what I'm getting with this is watch out now. I'm hearing, I don't know if I can say this, but watch out for hobosexuals, okay? Or this is people who are looking for a place to stay, okay? And I don't want to just say it's just men who are out there who are, trying to use women to have a place to stay. I feel like maybe there could be women out there as well who could be trying to use people for a place to stay, to put food in their stomach and stuff like that, becoming codependent, because they can't stand strong on their own, okay? But somebody's coming to ask for some money. Can you help me out, okay? You might be able to help them out. You might not. Or maybe you might be asking for a loan. Maybe you might be in need of financial assistance. Or somebody could be taking out a loan. All right, let's see what else. All right, let's see what else. No. She told me get a cat. Meow. There we go. All right. So let's see. What else do we need to know at this point in time? I had to get that weed out of here. Oh, that troll. Okay, that negativity. I don't even know if he was... No. To me, what words that were just being said, that was negative. That was low vibrational. So I'm not even going to give you a chance. I'm not going to give you a chance. It's not going to happen. Okay, this is a safe space. This is a safe zone. Okay, this is a respectful zone. So if you're coming in here being disrespectful, you're talking crazy, you're being I said that already. But if you're being low vibrational, you are not welcome in here. Okay, I'm just saying that now. You're not welcome. Hey, what's up? How you doing? All right. So what else? What else does the collective need to know? What do we need to be? 400 seconds. Time out. Oh yeah, I put somebody in timeout. All right. So what does the collective need to know at this point in time in regards to true intentions? It says entertainment. I'm getting an entertainment from these trolls that are coming in. All right, and then I'm putting them in timeout, and they can't say nothing. But they can watch though. They can watch. Okay, but it says entertainment. It says I find your life amusing and your stories comical. Okay, so this is just saying like there is somebody that you actually do enjoy their company. Okay, or maybe this is somebody who really makes you laugh, or maybe you make them laugh. It is what I get. Okay, it's like it's never a dull moment. Somebody might be the life of the party. Okay, they come with the good energy, the positive energy, the fun energy. Is kind of what I get with that. Or maybe somebody needs to loosen up. Maybe somebody needs to loosen up. Okay? What else? What else does the collective need to know at this point in time? We got empathy. Okay? It says, I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. And that's exactly what you want in regards to a balanced relationship. Okay? You want that understanding. You want that empathy. Because what we said, a narcissist is somebody who lacks empathy. They don't have this. It's in the reverse. Okay. They don't care how anybody else feels. All that really matters is how they feel. Okay. So have more empathy and compassion for humanity, for yourself, and for others around you. Okay. And then also make sure, you're surrounding yourself around people who have empathy for you, or have compassion for you. Yeah. All right. What else? You know, to be completely honest, I rather avoid somebody who's narcissistic or somebody who is negative or a toxic person. I go the other way. Why? Why put myself in that situation when I know, when I can sense their vibration, or when I can read their energy? Okay. Says, okay, let's see what else. What else we need to know in regards to love? How much time do we got left on this timer here? We got 54. Okay, so I got like 6 minutes, y'all. I got like 6 minutes, maybe a little under. All right. It says great news. It says I have something amazing to tell you. So there's going to be some good news that's going to be coming in from like somebody who maybe they got a promotion, maybe they got a job, maybe they got some extra money, maybe there's an opportunity for you. Is kind of what I get with that. Okay, or maybe somebody is like having some type of like celebration, or they're reaching some type of milestone, or having some type of accomplishment is kind of what I get. And this could be you as well, but I'm also getting, be mindful with who you share your good news with, because sometimes you can have a hater in the midst. You can have somebody who is jealous, somebody who's envious of you. And as soon as you tell them the great news, they're like, oh, cool. Or they'd be like, oh, well, I can do that. Or they start immediately comparing yourself to them, or they start putting themselves in competition with you, or they start throwing shade, okay, because they don't want you to have it. They don't want you to get that recognition because maybe they want something like that. I don't know, but you can't share your good news with everybody because not everybody's going to be happy for you. Let's put some hundreds in the chat. That was some gems right there too. But 100, for real. Even though you might really want to, like you want to share your good news with somebody, but it's just like, you got to be mindful. Okay. If you have to share your news with somebody, share it with a friend, somebody who's going to, celebrate you, somebody who's going to be happy for you, or share it with your spirit team. Share it with your dog, your cat, your pets, whatever the case may be. Somebody who's going to be reciprocal. Okay. Let's get 2 more cards. Thank you for the likes, y'all. 15 likes. Hey. Okay, so we have laugh. Like I was talking about entertainment. Some of you guys need to loosen up. Some of you guys need to, it's just like, there's going to be a person that may come into your life that they do, make you laugh. They could be your opposites. It's like the yin to your yang type of thing. But it says, nobody makes me laugh like you, and I need some fun. Exactly. Maybe some of you guys have been doing a lot of healing, soul searching, introspection, and stuff like that. What this is saying, Spirit saying, now it's time to possibly get out there a little bit, laugh a little bit, flirt a little bit, go on a few dates if you want to go on a few dates, or at least if you can't go on a date with somebody else, take yourself out on a date. Enjoy your own company. Okay? I won't lie. Sometimes I'm my own biggest fan. I know, not sometimes, all the time. All the time, I'm my own biggest fan. And sometimes, like over there on TikTok, like I will watch my video over and over and I will laugh every single time. Because some of the parts in the videos, like, it's hilarious to me. I mean, I know maybe it might not be hilarious to other people, but I will sit there and watch my videos loop over and over again because I find it funny. I entertain myself. Hey, it ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. It's like 16 likes, not 15. On my screen, it says 15. Yeah, it says 15 on my end. Right there. 15. It says what? 6 people in here. 15. It says 8 people in here on this device. 15 likes, but it says, okay, 8, 15. Okay, they're trying to match up there. All right, so let's see. Let's get one more card, and then it's going to be time to wrap up. Talk about divine timing. One more card. What do we need to know for this collective? We got support. Support those that support you. Okay. It says, I'm here to support and elevate you. Now, this is the meaning of a true soulmate. Like if you've met somebody in your life who adds value to your life, who just wants to see you elevate, who wants to see you grow, who wants to see you heal, be happy, be successful. That's the connection that you want to be in. Okay. Whether it's romantic, platonic, it's a family member or something like that. Support those that support you. And if you can't go into a room or a circle and the people, if they're being negative, toxic, throwing shade, don't even entertain it. Don't be trying to make them happy. Don't be trying to please them, because you got to give respect to get respect. And a lot of people out there, especially if they're narcissistic, they feel like they can disrespect, they can throw shade, they can talk anyway to anybody. But then in return, it's just like they want respect in return. They want you to be, patient with them. They want you to have understanding for them. It's just like everything that they want from somebody else, they're not. And that's not how it works. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I just heard you got to beat them at their own game. All right. The way you can beat somebody at their own game is being able to notice, like, identify their moves, like being able to tell when somebody's getting ready to be petty, or like if somebody has repetitive behaviors and patterns and stuff like that, like when you hurt them, or say for instance you say something to hurt their ego, and they immediately go for your job, or they go for what type of parent you are, or they go how you look, or whatever the case may be. Okay. No, like, just know what's going to trigger them. Know when they are going to start acting out. Know when they're going to start gaslighting, or when they do start gaslighting. Being able to get the signal when they're starting to gaslight you, or when they're starting to manipulate you. It's like, learn their game. That's all you got to do. Stop letting them manipulate you, because you give them the power to manipulate you. You got to take your power back. You got to beat them at their own game. And I'm also going to say in regards to this, and then I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, because this card came out and it was in reverse. So it's kind of hard for me to say goodbye. I kind of want to stay on here, but I got to get off. But when somebody is jealous or envious of you, or they're insulting you, or they're throwing shade at you, just know, especially if it's something that they're constantly going after, that's something that they may be insecure about, okay? Or maybe they know that that's going to be an insecurity of yours. That's going to be a trigger of yours. So if you know somebody's going to go below the belt, and they're going to say some things that may trigger you, make you start, second guessing yourself, not believing yourself, not having confidence in yourself, prepare yourself for that. Prepare yourself for that moment, because once they get mad, once they get triggered, they're going to say something to make you feel a certain type of way, to take you back to that space. Okay. But once you learn that you are not who you used to be, you have made changes, you have grown, that's not going to be able to work on you anymore. And it's going to take time. I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy, but it is possible. Okay. So y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. For those of you that are still watching me right now, I know you love this energy. I love my own energy. Okay, so make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button. Make sure you guys are following me over there on Hypsee. Make sure you are following me on TikTok. Okay, I even got the IG and the FB, but I rarely am over there. I don't really wander in those parts. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Thank you so much for your time and your effort and your engagement. And I will see you guys around next time. Peace out.